What's up, guys? We're going to do another natural stone video. I'm going to show you how to do this, okay? And we did natural stones last time. Last time we worked with positive space. This time we're going to work with negative space, and I'll show you what that means. Now, if you want to, the first layer is a scumble and a splatter. If you want to just paint over this whole thing, you can. If you want to grab another canvas because you have another canvas, that's fine too. I'm going to paint over this big canvas that I have here because I feel like it. Let's see, hopefully my camera doesn't tip over there. And I'm going to grab my nice big brush because I can get more area with this. This will go by a lot faster with a bigger brush. I'm going to dip my brush in water and squeeze it out, dry it off a little bit. Okay, don't want it to be dripping. Remember, a big part of scenic painting is just controlling the water in your brush. Now I have a little setup on my dirty little palette as usual. I've got a lot of white because I'm going to start with the gray. So I've got a lot of white, a little bit of black, and then I'm going to scumble in some brown and some yellow into this time too. You can even scumble some green into this if you want, but I'm just going to go with those neutral colors, more neutral colors, and just quickly scumble these together and do a splatter with the rest of my paint. So I'm going to quickly make a nice bunch of gray, get a little bit of water in it, loosen it up just a tad, and see how far that gets us. And I'm going with my crisscross motion. That allows me to cover a lot of canvas all at once. Okay. I think I need to make some more gray, which is fine. And one last little corner. All right, that's pretty good. Now, remember that scumbling for us is a wet on wet blend. So I'm going to scumble in black while the paint is still wet. And then I want to get into that brown and that yellow because I think it's going to be nice. We're doing some natural stones. Stones come in all different kinds of colors. Going with that crisscross. I might like change direction a little bit too, just for some randomness so it doesn't get too X-y. And some brown. And I'm almost done. And we want to keep this pretty light this time, okay? So I'm actually going to scumble in some more white into this just to make sure that it's nice and light because it's going to help us with the negative space approach we're going to take with these stones. So all that leftover white I have on my palette, I'm really going to get in there. Actually, probably going to squeeze out a little bit more white. Now, if this video stops because I have a 5-minute limit, what I'm going to do once I'm done scumbling, which I'm also almost done, I'm going to use all this extra paint on here, especially the white, brown, and yellow, to go outside and do a quick splatter on this so that we can get that texture of the stone. The splatter really, really helps. So I'm just going to use the extra paint on my palette, water it down, nice loose watery paint, and then I'm going to dip in and just splatter outside on some bushes. I'm not going to get splatter on the floor out there and get in trouble. Don't do that. Don't get it on your carpet. But yeah, you should have a scumble like this and then a nice splatter, and then that's your first layer for the natural stones that we're doing. So we'll do that. See you in a bit. Make sure this is nice and light, though. Make sure it's nice and light.